whole Marrow, who will be coming up to tell us about time.
There's plenty of time, so anyway, my talk is about time, and it's about time. And particularly it's about 300 seconds, so I think that's all I've got, in fact probably less now. And time is something which occupies all of our lives, and it occupies us all our waking time. But I'll start off with this person, Stephen Hawking, one of the greatest theoretical physicists of the 20th and part 21st century, who unfortunately we've lost this year. But he also wrote this book, A Brief History of Time, which I recommend reading because it is brief and it is about time. If you find it difficult to read, you can go back to one of his predecessors in the Lucasian chair of mathematics, Isaac Newton, and you can read his Principia Mathematica, which is not really about time, but it is about a way of understanding the world, which you can use, for instance, to drive a train. And if you came here to arrive on time, you might have come by train, but not this one. There was one day when I needed to catch this train, and I did, and other people did as well. Obviously, some people commute to work by train, included by me, but when I'm at work, there's the importance of time management, and if this doesn't work, this happens. But I haven't seen this yet. Apart from work, it's good to take a break sometime and have a bit of a tea time. And I found this when I ordered a coffee downstairs at one point. I was told by the chap on the bar that this is really a cafe for tea. Well, with a name like Leaf, that's not surprising, but they serve more coffee. Another thing that is called time, but isn't the physical kind of time, is time. And this is very useful in cooking. Fresh time looks like that. This is another sort of way of looking at time, and this is very important to all of us, because this comes from the US Census data. This is giving predictions of life expectancy based on your age. Life expectancy is only a prediction, it's not an absolute value. Another aspect of analysing you is what are you in terms of your generation? This is what demography is about. Are you a baby boomer? Are you from Generation X, Generation Y, Generation Z? Then I shall move on to something very different, because I'm now talking about, well, science and applied science, solving things with computers. The first computers were all women, and they worked with adding machines like this. But then we moved on to mechanical solutions. This is Colossus, or its reconstruction, which was developed by the Post Office Research Labs to solve Nazi encryption machines. And I've seen this in operation. It's very, very loud and very big. These days we have things different, like this gaming computer and this iPhone, which are smaller and faster than what you just previously saw. So our ability to solve things quickly by computers has now changed a lot. Now I want to go from the present to a long way in the past to think about things that covered a lot of time. The 100 Years' War was actually longer than 100 years, mainly a feud between English and French kings, involved a number of different battles. Now the 30 Years' War was exactly 30 years long, and started with the Second Defenestration of Prague, when 4 nobles from the Holy Roman Empire were thrown out of a high window but still survived. The Cold War lasted longer than 30 years, but it was still fairly tense when it happened. For instance, here in Berlin in 1961, when US tanks and Soviet tanks faced each other at Checkpoint Charlie, that could have started the Third World War. Here we are today with the internet, which should be a great solution for peace, but unfortunately we already know that it's been used for war, and it probably will continue to be used for that as well. It certainly looks good. Other things about time these days, a lot of computational time is being used for cryptocurrencies. It's a huge amount of effort. This is not a real cryptocurrency, it's a manufactured object designed to look like a cryptocurrency. In the future, maybe we will have NASA taking real human beings to Mars. It's been said this will be a 3-year mission. But do we really want to go to a place that looks as inviting as this? Do we want to have people spending time there? So, it's nearly time for me to declare time. Ignite audience, please. I wanted to have a traditional British publican here, but I couldn't find one. So this is in fact an American bar. But things have changed from the traditions of all pubs closing at the same time. The reason they did that was because in the First World War, people working in munitions factories, not necessarily these women, were going too long to pubs afterwards. So Lloyd George introduced the same closing time. And that's the end.